Oh, it's Wednesday, November 6th. Um, I'm in recovery mode from working at the polls yesterday. So a long election day, get up at 5 a.m., not get home till after 9 p.m., but certainly well worth it. It's an honor to do what little I can to help the election process. And everything seemed to go well. Um, and we just wish the new administration well and that they will um, do a good job and uphold the Constitution and make all Americans proud. That's what we hope for. So um, we can get on to the racing business. And tomorrow's opening day of the Aqueduct meet. It's just that time of year for the long fall winter uh, into early spring Aqueduct meet. It certainly covers many, 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 many weeks. But we'll see how we do this winter. I promised that I would try my money management system out, and I've created a simple spreadsheet to showcase how I do with my wagers, and typically picking one horse to win and from the race, which I make a video for. And tomorrow I am focusing on race 7 at Aqueduct, mile 16th on the turf, purse of $92,000. It's a large field, and it's where I think I have my best shot to cash a ticket. Unfortunately, it's not going to be a big price, but um, winning is what it's all about. So I put the simple spreadsheet up on the screen for you to review, and from wager 1.5% of my bankroll as my win wager, and currently that's at $7. And when I do win, the amount of profit that's made from that wager, I will take 7% of that profit and put it away out of the bankroll and into a separate little bank, kind of a rainy day fund. But this is the approach that a very good friend of mine spent an awful lot of time working on to come up with the right percentages for the amount of your wager and for the percentage that you should take out when you win. So over time, we'll see how it plays out. I'm going to best to keep these videos a little bit shorter and really just focus on the main contenders I have in the race. And um, for my top selection and the one I will most likely wager on. And of course, things can change. Horse can be scratched. The price is ridiculously short. Um, there are any number of reasons why I could switch my wager to one of my other picks. So um, will always be honest with you about that as to who I end up putting my wager on, because I myself I want to see how this money management strategy works. So in the 7th race tomorrow at Aqueduct, horse number 8, Rhiannon, is a Chad Brown trainee, 4-year-old filly who's only raced 3 times. First time on the turf in her second career race. Um, she won by 7 lengths over this turf course, um, and pretty easy maiden win. Came back a couple months later to run in the Grade 3 Pebbles over this turf course as the 1.45 to 1 favorite in the field, and uh, kind of ran evenly, stalked the pace, and missed by a length and a half. So now it's had a very long layoff of just about a year, three days short of a year, and Chad Brown is exceptional at getting horses ready. The workouts show that this filly would be ready for a top effort tomorrow. I love the breeding. There's plenty of class potential, and horse does seem to have some uh, natural early speed to stay close to the early pace. So I think there's plenty to like. You get Flavian Prat riding. Uh, Certainly one of the top jocks. I will put up the my sire stats for this particular race, and you'll see a big 245 in the layoff category. That's not for my pick, but that's for the number 9 Vino Rouge. But if you notice, my database only has 9 turf winners for Vino Rosso. So kind of take that into account. Yes, it's a nice fat number, but it's based on limited data. Um, I just liked a couple others a little better than the Vino Rouge in this race for my second and third choices. Just wanted to explain why I wasn't using the fat layoff figure. So looking at the broodmare sire report, uh, there's a nice 150 layoff figure for public defender, a 272 for Revolita, um, who is my third choice. But again, that's that 272 layoff figure is based on just 9 previous turf winners. Um, my top pick, Rhiannon's got her broodmare sire Uncle Mo shows a nice 158 layoff figure. So that's 58% above the average for getting turf winners on greater than 60 days rest. That's what that means. So my second choice in the race will be number 10, Awesome Check, and 3-year-old filly who pretty good form in recent races. Last time out, was 5 or 6 lengths off the early pace over this turf course, going a mile, and rallied to finish third, missing by a length and a quarter. She really seems to be coming around, and she has won 3 or 4 starts at this mile and a 16th distance. So she kind of seems to specialize at this particular distance. Trainer is a good trainer, and of course Manny Franco has ridden this horse, this filly, many times, and been on board for all three career wins with Awesome Check. So there are things to like about the number 10. And number 6, my third choice, Revolita, um, is 2 for 9 on turf. Another Chad Brown trainee. Um, Gets Irad Ortiz to ride. Flavian Pratt rode this filly. The two most recent races, which were well spread apart. Last race was in August, and time before that was in June. So there seems to be some issues with this particular filly. But again, Chad Brown's very good coming off of long layoffs. The workouts are very sharp leading into this race, and we all know the deal that quite often when Chad Brown has multiple runners in a race, uh, the one at the longer odds wins quite often, and it just can be annoying, or it can be good if you're on that particular runner. But it's an issue that we New York horse players have to deal with on a regular basis, with Chad Brown having multiple runners in the field. So, to recap, my top 3 in race 7 tomorrow at Aqueduct are number 8, Rhiannon, number 10, Awesome Check, and number 6, Revolita. and more than likely I'll put my money on Rhiannon, um, and we'll just have to see how things go in the paddock and on the odds board. So wish you the best of luck, and we'll see you again tomorrow.